Bismarck, 56. North wind at 8. Periods of rain today, 62. But then we should be in the 70s and get the sun out as we get into the weekend of the first part of next week. National Weather Service in Bismarck confirms at least 15 tornadoes struck the central part of the state September 14th. No injuries or fatalities. Strongest, EF2 tornadoes hit Emmons County with major damage, and Sheridan County near Denhoff, traveling more than 18 miles. Others, including an EF1 near Mercer and a vortex and wedge types near Arena and Butte, caused little damage. And the National Weather Service is investigating a possible second tornado near Denhoff and possible tornado track near Wilton. Minot native Andrea Travnik officially confirmed as Assistant Secretary for Water and Science at the Interior. Senate confirming Travnik and 47 other nominees to federal positions. That process fast-tracked for some nominees after Senate Republicans voted to modify chamber rules earlier this month. A 20-year-old Minot man arrested for DUI and fleeing after a one-vehicle accident Wednesday night. Police responded to the 600 block of 3rd Street Northeast. Found a vehicle smoking and unoccupied. Discovered the suspect running on foot. After a short pursuit, police apprehended and arrested him. Charges currently pending. Fargo authorities searching for 2 men wanted for their alleged involvement in a robbery and shooting incident. Police say 35-year-old Dennis Salinas Jr. and 24-year-old Braden Poitra were involved in a shooting in the 1400 block of 1st Avenue South around 7:30 Wednesday night. Both considered armed and dangerous. Poitra described as 5'11", black hair, brown eyes, glasses. Salinas Jr., 6'4", black hair, brown eyes. If you have any information on their whereabouts, you're asked to contact law enforcement. The recycling mandate in Minot may be removed by next year. City leaders recently approved the first reading to remove the mandate, which would allow residents to opt out and have their recycling bins removed. The mandate program first launched as optional in 2023, later became mandatory. Officials will have a second reading before it's removed, starting in April. A new respite center will open in Bismarck next month. Stepping Stone Ministries says the project proposal has been delayed for years after flooding and a fire incident. The group is set out to provide temporary recuperative care for homeless individuals released from hospitals and other supportive resources, specifically for Bismarck, set to open October 1st. And North Dakotans reminded waterfowl hunting season opens next weekend. All hunters must carry a waterfowl habitat restoration stamp, and those 16 and older need a federal duck stamp. Residents, September 27th. Non-residents, October 4th. Swan hunting, October 4th for all licensed hunters. Get those stamps at gf.nd.gov. KFYR Radio News Time, 8:08.
KFYR 550. What's happening?
ABC pulls Jimmy Kimmel.
The MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them.
Tragic and devastating day for
Check in each hour.
Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
3 officers shot and killed in the line of duty.
My relationship with President Putin, he's let me down. He's really let me down.
The day's news.
Antifa
is on.
President Trump will declare Antifa officially a terrorist organization.
The legendary voice of the Northern Plains. KFYR 550, 99.7, and iHeartRadio.
The ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tonight and tomorrow.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight and tomorrow night, starting at 9:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
It's football season at Metropolitan Ford, and it's time to save some money. Get the all-new 2025 Bronco Sport or 2025 Explorer for less than $400 a month with approved credit, plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees with approved credit. 10,500 miles a year, 25 cents a mile over. Not all customers qualify. Offers on select in-stock units. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Expires September 30th, 2025.
The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver!
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers!
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown!
Just search NFL to dive in.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Today will feature periods of rain with a high of 63. Tonight, expect low clouds and a low of 54. Tomorrow, clouds will gradually clear to reveal some sunshine, leading to warmer temperatures with a high of 72. Sunday will bring pleasant conditions with plenty of sunshine and a high of 78. On Monday, it will be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72. Tuesday is forecasted to be sunny and nice with temperatures reaching a high of 75. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
This mark had some light rain through the night. Kind of dried off for a little bit. It's back in many areas. North wind at 8. Pressure rising 30.03. Relative humidity 93%. Light rain 56. 810. KFYR Radio, your news and weather authority.
I am the god of KFYR, Todd Mitchell.
Twisted Sister and John Denver at the same place at the same time. Dee Snider, John Denver, and Frank Zappa, no less. A Senate hearing. Parents Music Resource Center, the three of them arguing against a rating system, thinking censorship. But the PMRC won. Warning labels were put on albums, and the music industry discovered that just made them more desirable, depending on your circles. 8:12, Dakota Mornings, Michael Bell after 9, Clay and Buck after 11, the KFYR Cafe, Daryl Lease after 3, and Guns in the 701. Clay's coming up next.
Dakota Mornings with Michael Bell.
Bed Bath & Beyond declared bankruptcy and closed all their stores, including the one in North Bismarck. Their chairman of the board made a statement that they are seeking to open up stores on a managed basis, one every 6 months in targeted places throughout the country. It says, we're taking a stand because it's time for common sense. Businesses deserve the chance to succeed. Employees deserve jobs that last, and customers deserve fair prices. California's system delivers the opposite.
Weekday mornings at 9 on KFYR.
It's
the ultimate celebration of music.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is happening tonight and tomorrow.
Live in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena. 16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
And listen live on the free iHeartRadio app.
Tonight and tomorrow night, starting at 9:30.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
It's football season at Metropolitan Ford, and it's time to save some money. Get the all-new 2025 Bronco Sport or 2025 Explorer for less than $400 a month with approved credit, plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees with approved credit. 10,500 miles a year, 25 cents a mile over. Not all customers qualify. Offers on select in-stock units. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Expires September 30th, 2025.
At Apartments.com, we make finding a pet-friendly rental so easy, your pet can probably do it for you.
That's a blatant exaggeration.
Go on, try it.
Okay. Okay, boy, go fetch a pet-friendly 2-bedroom that's close to dog parks.
Look at him go.
I'm sorry, are you seeing this? That's incredible.
I believe the word is credible, now that you've seen it with your own eyes. Apartments.com, the place to find a pet-friendly place. Good boy.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet, and I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to, because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
There's a lot going on in Hollywood. How are you supposed to stay on top of it all? Variety has the solution. Take 20 minutes out of your day and listen to the new Daily Variety podcast for breaking entertainment news and expert perspectives.
Where do you see the business actually heading?
Featuring the iconic journalists of Variety and hosted by co-editor-in-chief Cynthia Littleton.
The only constant in Hollywood is change.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Daily Variety, and listen now.
Hello, I'm here during the lunch rush with Janice, who owns her own food truck.
Best cheesesteaks in town.
Janice traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for her food truck business. We're here where she needs us most.
They sure are.
We make it so easy for her to save, with customised coverage that grows with her business. Sorry, I just get so emotional talking about saving folks money.
Not this onion I'm chopping?
It's just so beautiful. Oh yeah, no, it's the onion.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Attention parents. Watch your child go from ABCs to confident readers in just 30 days with Hooked on Phonics. It only takes 15 minutes a day to unlock the most important life skill for their future, reading. We transform kids no matter their starting point with fun lessons, catchy songs, and guaranteed results. 1 grade level jump or your money back. Right now, get free access to Hooked on Math and Spelling apps plus your first month for just $1. Visit hookedonphonics.com today and unleash your child's reading potential.
Hi, this is Jan from Toyota.
Hi, Jen. I'm making the case for my parents for a new Toyota.
Certified used sales event. Great selection, low mileage, now through November 3rd.
Perfect.
Toyota certified used vehicles. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Isopure Protein helps you focus on more of what matters, like feeling your best every day. With great tasting nutrition that's high protein and low carb, it's never been simpler. Get 25 grams of ultra-filtered protein and 0 carbs in every scoop of Isopure vanilla or unflavored. Get 20 grams of refreshing fruit-flavored protein with Isopure Tropical Punch Clear. Or get 15 grams of lightly flavored protein with new Isopure Protein Water, available at Costco. Isopure, more of what matters. Tap now to shop.
What does Zyn offer you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, the freedom to do things your way. When is the right time for Zyn? Anytime you need smoke-free, device-free time for you. Why bring Zyn into your life? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up the endless possibilities of right now. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
It's too early to run out of fuel. So why not fill up with a premium gasoline that gives you more protection, more performance, and more power for your morning commute? Shell V-Power Nitro Plus is a fuel like no other, removing up to 100% of performance-robbing deposits to rejuvenate your engine's performance. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. Get more performance with every drive. Compared to lower-octane fuels and gasoline direct injection engine fuel injectors, actual effects and benefits may vary according to vehicle type, driving conditions, and driving style.
This is Bo Niang from Las Culturistas.
And I'm Matt Rogers, also a host of Las Culturistas.
Big news to share. Do you know what the perfect thing to bring to any party is?
Oh, and we talked about this. I'm a person, not a thing.
Oh, I didn't mean you. I meant Casamigos.
Okay, chic. And honestly, the only other correct answer.
A Casamigos margarita? That's a sleigh.
Casamigos. Anything is a sleigh.
Because anything goes with my Casamigos.
Anything goes with my Casamigos. Bo, you're a poet.
Please drink responsibly. Imported by Casamigos Spirits Company, White Plains, New York. Casamigos Tequila, 40% alcohol by volume.
Empathy is everything for reducing your teen's risk of substance use. So before you talk about drugs, talk to them about how they're doing. Learn how to start a conversation at cdc.gov/freemind/parents.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah, I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney designed, state specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will. The NFL is off to a wild start.
Touchdown pass number 508 for Aaron Rodgers.
And the new season lives on iHeartRadio.
Touchdown Denver.
Local stations bring you the action live.
Touchdown Chargers.
Plus, fantasy advice and expert analysis with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Everything you love about football is on the iHeartRadio app.
That's a jet touchdown.
Just search NFL to dive in.
KFYR Guns to the 701. Clay, how are you?
Doing good. We're getting some rain down in this country again, and I'm not going to complain, but I could use a couple days where it doesn't so we can finish hauling hay.
It has to come at harvest time, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's like, if there's a time for a drought, how about harvest time? Can we make it then?
Most of you guys around here have their crops in except their corn and flowers, but the wheat and oats are pretty much in. But we still got hay, and I mean, I can't even take my mover out there. I know I'd probably bury it a couple places. I'm not going to do that. I'm just not looking forward to that.
Oh, come on! Don't you like a challenge?
Yeah, but not one that's self-inflicted. And of course, you and I were just talking off air, and I know I sent you some stuff, but I think that I'm seeing it, you're seeing it, and everything that's going on with what happened last week. Just think about it. It's just a week ago, a little over a week ago, when Charlie Kirk was assassinated. But I am proud to see what's happening with some of the people out there that they're going back to church. They're getting closer to God. They're opening up their Bibles, maybe for the first time. So, there's some good going to come out of this, and that's what you're looking for. So, and I know we got some people from North Dakota that I know that are heading to Arizona for the weekend to go and honor him. So that's great to hear. I unfortunately cannot leave this weekend, or I might have done the same thing. So
I did not know my cousin's husband's mother was one of those working at the Annunciation.
Oh, really?
The morning of that shooting in Minneapolis.
Wow.
She got grazed. She's 88. And she got a shot in the leg, and she was laying. They saw her. They had to pull her to safety. In that process, her shoes came off, and her heels got dragged on the asphalt. So there was some damage, arguably more damage to her heels than her leg. But, I mean, you don't know that. You just figure, well, rather than waiting for the person to get shot again, and this time fatally, let's get them to safety. Not everybody can carry everybody, even if they are 88. So, but
it's amazing to me. It's that rule of 5. They say, I'm telling you right now, I didn't know how many people I knew that actually had interactions with Charlie Kirk, or somewhere early in his life, and it's like, really, now that stuff's coming out, and it's like, who knew you had somebody you might have known happen, at that particular moment when that happened at the church. I mean,
I could kick my own butt for not going to meet him when he was in town. I don't remember what I had going on, but I had something going on that I didn't get out of or whatever, and it's like, he's gone. But then I think the furthest thing any of us were thinking is that he'd be gone already. But
I was checking the website, and right now on their website, they still have the one that's scheduled at UND in Grand Forks. It's still on the schedule on the website. I don't know if it's still going on. I don't know who they have going. They keep saying when you watch the stuff they're putting out there from Turning Point that they are not quitting this. They're going to continue it. but they'll continue it with, of course, other people. So we'll see.
Well, his widow. I mean, if we thought Charlie was strong, his widow can hold her own, and
amazing.
Maybe we'll be seeing a lot of her, and that'd be fantastic.
Yes, and Guns in the 701 is a Second Amendment orientated program. There's no doubt about this, but we've been talking a lot about what happened, and we got to remember, we've been asked this question. I've been asked this question. Basically, I got told if we had gun control, this wouldn't happen, which is complete baloney. Nothing would have stopped this. I mean, even Charlie wearing a bulletproof vest or some kind of security, unless he literally had somebody with eyes in the sky, like the president does, possibly it might have, because they could have jumped in front of the bullet. But this was divine intervention for whatever reason. Something good will come out of it. We don't like what happened, and we absolutely don't, but we do know it was God's plan. So we got to go with that, and we have to learn from it, and we pick up that torch and go, and that's kind of the message. But gun control would have done nothing here. I mean, the guy used a Mauser, a bolt-action Mauser action. Think about that. Anybody could have got it. The guy had ill intent in his heart, and he did an evil thing. And he'll probably face man's justice, and then he'll face God's justice. And we don't know what that'll be. We all got a good idea, but nonetheless, he should face man's justice for sure.
It's clearly not going to live a happy life from here on out. By the way, it's Erica Kirk. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name a moment ago. I was just drawing a blank, but it's wonderful. You're right. If we outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns. How many times have we heard that? This gun would have still been in existence with even the toughest of gun laws there. So it still would have happened. Maybe the only difference is if you had more people carrying around him, maybe somebody would have turned the gun on him and immediate quote-unquote justice would have been done, right or wrong.
That would have probably been the only, he's from a very elevated position, not like 10 stories in the air, but he was from an elevated shooting position. And most people, he was in the back. His target was out front, which was a focused target. Everybody was facing front ways for the most part, except the few maybe surrounding Charlie Kirk. But Charlie Kirk was on a chair, on an elevated stage. There is really nothing that could have stopped that. At the moment when when he got in there, got up there, had his plan enacted, there was really nothing that could have stopped it. There just wasn't, except divine intervention could have stopped it, but that wasn't the path for that day. So, well, I think we're kind of seeing why now.
We can see it as an ending of Charlie Kirk's life, or we could see it as two parts. Part one, Charlie getting to heaven fast-tracked, and two, Turning Point USA, despite anybody's the intent of all of those who are naysayers, is actually going to rise from this and become an even stronger entity, albeit with a different leader at the helm, albeit just as well-spoken a leader, as it turns out.
They've already seen it. I mean, over 54,000 new chapters, and that was as of the other day. Who knows? Probably more now. Applications in high schools and colleges to be started. More people joining. They're sold out of all their merchandise, which is not unusual in something like this. We've seen things like this before. But I'm telling you, they're going to come out of this reaching more people than they ever have. And there's probably believe it or not, there's a lot of people probably had not heard of Turning Point USA or Charlie Kirk.
I was just about to say, pardon any pun, and no pun is intended, but this puts that much more of a face on Turning Point USA. Absolutely. It's not just a group of people that kind of go around and they're like super Christians or whatever. This is a group of people that are strong Christian believers, and it's people. It's not just an eccentric group. It's not a fringe group by any means. And I think this put a very big face on it and made everybody realize, hey, wait a minute. I'm one of them. Even if you haven't been to one of their events, you still align with them.
Yep, no, absolutely. It has completely changed the landscape. It's like I've seen the shirts out there that this is our turning point. It's true. September 10th. I mean, I look at this. We've always remembered September 11th. We will now always remember September 10th and 11th.
You're not kidding.
I mean, that week now is going to be ingrained in my generation and the one next, because they are old enough to see it. My sons are at that age. That is going to be a pivotal point. Kind of like in '63 when JFK was assassinated. Everybody remembers where they were. It's just
I was inside my mom yet. I was inside my mom yet. They tell me. I guess I don't remember it. But
the people who were around, they remember.
Mom, turn toward the TV. I'm trying to hear.
I mean, I can remember my dad. He to this day remembers where he was. Well,
that's just it. There's every generation has. It's in, like you say, 9/11. Where was my daughter on 9/11? Disney World. They closed it down early.
Yeah, well,
sent everybody away.
I remember that day. Woke
sure.
Up, I actually, my whole routine was get up and turn on my news and get a cup of coffee. And for some reason that day, I didn't turn on the news or TV or anything. I just was enjoying a nice, peaceful morning. And my father-in-law called me and said, "You got the news on? And someone just put a plane in the World Trade Center." I go, "What?" And flipped it on there. But I had enough resolve that I threw this will date me. I threw a VCR tape in and I started recording. I recorded the entire day. So I have.
Was it VHS or Beta?
It was VHS.
I'm dating myself.
But, I mean, when you think about that, I do remember exactly where I was and what I was doing. And we watched it. Our whole day was changed when we watched this all play out. And that was a pretty pivotal moment.
Oh, it absolutely was. Yeah, Shannon Dean came and got me out of a sales meeting when the first one hit, and I thought, okay, this is somebody trying the red square trick but just getting a little too close. Let's buzz the center, and hit it. But then when the second one hit, it's like, oh no, this is something much, much larger. So now, what do you tell people who say, and then I got to hit the brake here sooner or later because it's still got, bills to pay and all that kind of stuff. That 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh, yeah. I've heard it. There's always going to be conspiracy theories. Heck, there's already conspiracy theories out there on this. People second guessing. And I'm not going down that route. I don't know enough about the inside information that is available. And we might never know that. I don't know. But this Charlie Kirk thing to me is pretty cut and dried. I know a little bit about shooting and guns, and it was possible. I actually saw a guy on YouTube that put this together, and he actually played it out on how that gun, because he had that particular firearm, how it could have been disassembled, how he could have done it, and how he could have snuck it in with nobody seeing it and leave with it. So it is doable.
Man.
Yeah.
Guys, this is 701, Clay Peterson. I'm Todd Mitchell, 832. We got more coming up.
National Western Stock Show has named its 2026 Citizen of the West, and you might know him. And the U.S. Meat Export Federation recently promoted U.S. beef in Japan. More details coming up on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report, presented by Proceed.
Simplot Grower Solutions is a full-service agronomy retail store with locations in Napoleon and Wishick. We provide ag application services in spraying and fertilizer spreading. Simplot Grower Solutions has 4 crop advisors to help with all your agricultural needs. Simplot offers seed, crop care, crop nutrition, and fertilizer. Call today or check out our website, simplotgrowersolutions.com. Simplot Grower Solutions. We are committed to your success over the long run because we know that farming is more than your job. It's your legacy.
KFYR.
The National Western Stock Show in Denver is months away, but the show has named George Eidsness as the 2026 Citizen of the West, honoring his lifelong dedication to agriculture, Western traditions, and community leadership. Raised on a farm near Brockett, North Dakota, Eidsness's early years were steeped in horsemanship, 4-H, and a deep respect for the land. After earning his degree from University of North Dakota and marrying his wife Barbara, George launched a successful business career. In 1990, the couple purchased Trans-West Trucks, growing it into a major player in transportation and agriculture across the West. George's love for the Western heritage led him to acquire Steamboat Lake Outfitters and the Flying E Ranch, blending business with a passion for horses, trail riding, and hunting. His involvement in team penning brought family and community together through sport. The USTPA lifetime member and 2023 Hall of Fame inductee, George has supported youth programs like 4-H and FFA and served as a trustee and vice chair for the National Westerns Capital Campaign. He'll be honored January 12th, 2026 at the Citizen of the West dinner. Proceeds will benefit the National Western Scholarship. By the way, Brockett, North Dakota, just to the northeast of Devil's Lake. The U.S. Meat Export Federation recently promoted U.S. beef and pork at Japan's supermarket trade show. It's a major event for retail food buyers with support from the industry partners. U.S. MEF showcased high-quality red meat products to strengthen relationships and to boost exports. Next up is FoodX. That's in early March, Japan's largest food trade show, where U.S. MEF will continue its outreach to expand the customer base for American meat. The USMEF's exports are made possible through funding from the USDA, the National Pork Board, and the Beef Checkoff Program, and the Texas Beef Council. That is a look at the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report presented by Proceed. I'm Shannon Dean.
KFYR, your ag authority.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Imagine being on a vacation for a very long time. Now imagine saving money nightly while you do it. Sounds pretty great, right? With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more. Our customers save an average of
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at LAUER Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with LAUER, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake. LAUER Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at LAUER Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's LAUER Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Looking for the best gun gear for every and any situation? Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Laser Craft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor, custom acrylic nightlights, and much, much more.
Call them up at 605-545-7535. Horton Lasercraft, where memories are engraved.
Homeland Security agent accused of killing a state Air National Guardsman. 2023 Christmas Eve murder of Nicholas Van Pelt, a proposed plea deal for Daniel Brio, rejected by a judge. A conference is set for September 26th, trial for October 6th. KFYR Radio News Time, 8:38.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Imagine being on a vacation for a very long time. Now imagine saving money nightly while you do it. Sounds pretty great, right? With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more. Our customers save an average of 10% when they book select properties for a week or longer. Just in case you needed another reason to extend that vacation. Book the perfect summer getaway today with Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Your future self will thank you later.
It's football season at Metropolitan Ford, and it's time to save some money. Get the all-new 2025 Bronco Sport or 2025 Explorer for less than $400 a month with approved credit. Plus tax, title, license, and dealer fees with approved credit. 10,500 miles a year, 25 cents a mile over. Not all customers qualify. Offers on select in-stock units. Residency restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Expires September 30th, 2025.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive, and their students do too.
I get up every single morning, and I can't wait to see their smiling faces coming through my door.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, building brighter futures one classroom at a time.
As a teacher, I'm really trying to help them come to school every day and put their foot in the right direction of life.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Today will feature periods of rain with a high of 63. Tonight, expect low clouds and a low of 54. Tomorrow, clouds will gradually clear to reveal some sunshine, leading to warmer temperatures with a high of 72. Sunday will bring pleasant conditions with plenty of sunshine and a high of 78. On Monday, it will be mostly cloudy and breezy with a high of 72. Tuesday is forecasted to be sunny and nice with temperatures reaching a high of 75. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Light rain at 56 in Bismarck. More with Clay Peterson. Guns in the 701.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Hello, I'm here during the lunch rush with Janice, who owns her own food truck.
Best cheesesteaks in town.
Janice traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for her food truck business. We're here where she needs us most.
They sure are.
We make it so easy for her to save, with customised coverage that grows with her business. Sorry, I just get so emotional talking about saving folks money.
Not this onion I'm chopping?
It's just so beautiful. Oh yeah, no, it's the onion.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
What does Zyn offer you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, the freedom to do things your way. When is the right time for Zyn? Anytime you need smoke-free, device-free time for you. Why bring Zyn into your life? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up the endless possibilities of right now. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Isopure protein helps you focus on more of what matters, like feeling your best every day. With great tasting nutrition that's high protein and low carb, it's never been simpler. Get 25 grams of ultra-filtered protein and 0 carbs in every scoop of Isopure vanilla or unflavored. Get 20 grams of refreshing fruit-flavored protein with Isopure Tropical Punch Clear. Or get 15 grams of lightly flavored protein with new Isopure Protein Water, available at Costco. Isopure, more of what matters. Tap now to shop.
Attention parents! Watch your child go from ABCs to confident readers in just 30 days with Hooked on Phonics. It only takes 15 minutes a day to unlock the most important life skill for their future, reading. We transform kids no matter their starting point with fun lessons, catchy songs, and guaranteed results. One grade level jump or your money back. Right now, get free access to Hooked on Math and Spelling apps, plus your first month for just $1. Visit hookedonphonics.com today and unleash your child's reading potential.
Recently visited Steve's Appliances and their beautiful 5,000 square foot showroom in Mounds View. What a terrific, kind, and honest covenant of people they have working there. This standalone appliance store has been serving Minnesota since 1956 and doesn't have to answer to transactional big bosses located in who knows where, USA. Steve serves the entire Twin Cities metro, offering top brands like Thermador, Genair, and Monogram. Fast delivery, free recycling, and guaranteed low prices. It's stevesappliances.com.
Hi, this is Jan from Toyota.
Hi, Jan. I'm making the case to my parents for a new Toyota.
Certified used sales event. Great selection, low mileage, now through November 3rd.
Perfect.
Toyota certified used vehicles. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive, and their students do too.
I get up every single morning, and I can't wait to see their smiling faces coming through my door.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, building brighter futures one classroom at a time.
As a teacher, I'm really trying to help them come to school every day and put their foot in the right direction of life.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Or your money back. It's nice to have an expert like that on your side. Save up to 40% off your first year with promo code Beck at LifeLock.com. That's LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
8:45 at KFYR Guns of the 701. Clay Peterson's here. We've been talking about Charlie Kirk, but Charlie would even tell us God's work must continue. And one of those things we need to get through is to get through to the not as bright of society that's doing this TikTok door kick challenge. Why on earth in this day and age would you be dumb enough to be doing that?
My son's the one that alerted me to this at first. He goes, Dad, he's 16 years old. He goes, look at these idiots. He goes, it's kind of the same thing.
Thank God you got a smart kid, because not all of them at 16 are very smart right now.
Well, that's true. And, of course, he's been growing up with me, so that might tell you something right there.
Well, there you go.
What not to do and what might be the cloud. And that's the first thing he said. He goes, Dad, North and South Dakota, you probably get shot if you kick somebody's door in unannounced in the middle of the night. Most likely. And then I went and kind of was looking at it online. I just searched it, and boom, I actually found something from Wyoming. And that sheriff, he pointed out very clearly, he goes, this would not be a smart thing to do. You're probably going to have a bad result because, they have a very strong stand your ground law on the books, just like we do here in North Dakota and South Dakota. So what are these kids thinking? I mean, is it the utter disrespect of private property, for starters? Seriously. We used to all go around and knock on doors and run, right? I mean,
sure.
Never hurt nothing.
Never doing that as a kid. Even in Minneapolis, even just off Lake Street, Minneapolis, not the greatest of neighborhoods, still safe enough that none of us thought we'd ever get shot. But we're in this day and age where we need to defend our ground, and you don't know that it's not somebody coming in ready to blast you. So why put yourself in the situation where you might be mistaken for that?
Absolutely, and that's kind of why I wanted to visit with it, because, hey, you guys got a huge audience, you got a huge reach, and any kids that are listening, hey, pull your heads, where you need them. I won't say that, but do not
your arse
anybody's door in a challenge, because North Dakota is a stand your ground, South Dakota is a stand your ground, Wyoming is a stand your. Don't do that, because we are an armed society, because we want to be a pleasant society in these states, and it's our right. And people will defend themselves, and not a smart idea. It's a disrespect to private property to begin with. Why would you go and literally damage somebody's private property, that being their door, by kicking it in? And coming in the middle of the night wearing ski masks, that's really dumb.
Yeah.
Now, you're breaking the law to begin with, but it just shows you the utter disrespect that a lot of kids have. And I don't know if they're doing that intentionally. They just have never been brought up to respect anything.
Most times when somebody's, or at least maybe not statistically anymore because of this is all going on, but historically at least, a door kick in with a ski mask person is also going to result in gun violence in the first place, whether we are defending or not. That's what we're psychologized to assume is about to happen. So, of course, you defend yourself. Why would you not?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody came, if they first got past my security cameras and then they got past our barking dogs and they kicked my door, I'm probably going to know they're there. When they kick the door in, they just told, and guess what? I'm probably going to defend myself, especially if it's 2 a.m. in the morning and I've been woken up and I see someone with a ski mask on. I'm not going to ask a lot of questions. In fact, 0 questions. I'm going to ventilate them, and it's going to be a happy ending Chronicle story. So.
The question that you're going to ask is not, gee, is it really cold outside? And that's why you have a ski mask over your whole face? Exactly. Unless there's icicles hanging off of it, in which case then maybe. But yeah, no.
Just don't do it. You know what? Just don't do it. It's just a pretty simple thing. Don't do it.
Yeah. Try to grow a brain. Try to pretend for just a moment God gave you one. Try using it and see what happens.
I will say, so far, when I was looking this up and trying to, when my son told me about it, he'd heard about it because he saw it on his phone or wherever. I haven't seen any cases in the Dakotas or Wyoming or the surrounding states necessarily. That's good. So let's just, public service announcement. Kids, don't do it. Just say no. Isn't that
the preceding announcement was brought to you by the Don't Do TikTok Door Knock Challenge.
Yes, that's a big old NO.
I feel like we shouldn't have to teach people this, but you're right. We do clearly need to. So let's just bite the bullet and do our duty and bite the bullet. Oh, my God. What a terrible choice. You see what I did there?
Don't do it or you might bite a bullet.
Well, there you go. There you go. And finally, a would-be burglar fatally shot after by an Arkansas resident during attempted break. Sorry, I had a pop-up. Thanks for giving me news with pop-ups on it that I can't read.
Oh, nice job, right?
Yeah, way to go. Thanks.
Yeah, 22-year-old man, and it's sad, but you know what? He was fatally shot. He was attempting, we were just talking about door knocks and kick-ins. He was trying to attempt a home invasion, and it was really early in the morning outside Forest City, Arkansas. He tried to break in. He was found dead nearby in a field because he got shot by the homeowner. And looking at the police report when it brought that up, it was a pretty straightforward deal. He did. He tried to get in there. He tried to rob the place. And, well, guess what? The guy was a armed American citizen exercising his free right to Second Amendment rights. And he basically fired one round. And he actually feels horrible about it. I saw an interview.
Well, sure.
And too. I mean, I really would. And he just said, I was trying to scare him, but in the heat of the moment, he hit him. And basically, the guy ran off, but he didn't make it far. And you know what? The way it looked, he had a rap sheet pretty long for a 22-year-old individual. And I guess stupid prizes and. So it's been considered pretty much legally justified. Don't look like charges that are going to be done. And we have another happy ending chronicle, and we took probably somebody who was headed for a long criminal career because he already took him out and ventilated him, and now he's a happy ending chronicle story.
I was going to say, and a poster child for the TikTok door knock, whatever the heck. Don't do it because you could end up being this guy because this is what we all come to expect of a middle of the night door knock like that, is somebody in a ski mask waiting to get us first, and we do not want to get us first. So
I will mention this. I'm sure everybody knows it. Sunday, September 21st. That's where they're going to be remembering Charlie Kirk. Big lineup of people are going to be there. That's going to be down in Arizona at the State Farm Stadium. I guess they even have a spillover area that they've put together. The doors are opening at 8 a.m. I know there's actually people from North Dakota going down there, and the program starts at 11 a.m. I believe that'll be 10 a.m. Mountain Time because they don't observe daylight savings down there. So make sure you keep that in mind. And we're going to be live streaming it on all of our platforms. I'm just going to turn it on and let it go. So feel free to do that. And then Leon, he's doing Blackbeard Logic. He won't do one tonight, but he'll be back next Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Starting in October, Guns in the 701 will be on every single Wednesday, and it'll be alternating between me and Jamie for a while. And we're going to try something new. We're doing some new things, and we got a new show coming that we'll announce later that starts in October on Sundays. We'll get you a time and the name of it, and I think everybody will like it. So
the growth of the Guns in the 701 network, we knew them when they were just sprouting their first little rabbit ears.
Right? And we owe that all to Todd. He coined the term and gave us a shot, so we appreciate it, Todd.
Hey, well, I'm thrilled to see it taking off so well. I was honored to be invited on with Kelly Armstrong, although why you invited me on with Kelly Armstrong, I have no idea, but that's your problem, not mine.
We'll just have you on, and who knows, and we'll just do an open off-the-cuff show and see where that goes. Maybe we get me, you, and Leon on there. I bet you that could be fun.
Oh, my gosh. That could go for hours. I'd have to stop at 5:30 and do my day job, just so you know. Clay Peterson goes to the 701. Thanks, Clay. Take care.
Yep, thank you, Todd. Talk to you later, and have a great week.
You too. 8:55. On a happier note than some notes we could be giving you.